You know the drill by now. 3 games I played last week. Go!
This is SK8 and you play this radical dude on a skateboard, man! You progress through the levels by using your extreme skills to touch this shit here at the end. You use your A and D keys to accelerate, left and right cursors tilt, and up is jump! Don't even dare thinking about using a controller. Controllers are bogus! You touch a wall and you might explode!
Hardcore.
And you don't start at the beginning of the level. You start at the beginning of the previous level.
Lame.
If you have a hard time on some level, you are fucked, dude. So if you play like a fucking loser, you have to redo all previous levels over and over again. And sometimes, if you finish a level and you are still pressing to tilt, because otherwise you would have died on the previous level, it keeps tilting you on spawning, making you die for no fucking reason.
Bullshit.
And the music, dude, it's like from a fucking Game Boy only doing the drums. Sounds
Whack.
as hell, dude. I'd rather listen to some death. Even the producer of this game knew it wasn't good, so he tells you to turn it off in level 5. Also, this has a character creator and... okay, that's enough. Character creator is a bit pointless. I mean, you really don't need more than some sweet-ass sunglasses, bro. By now you have seen everything this game has to offer. I don't recommend it. Not only makes having to go back one level in case of death the game unnecessarily hard, it just isn't fun fiddling with the wonky controls. Next game. Oh boy, where to start with this one? Well, let's go along with it how I experienced it. Disclaimer, I have nothing against walking simulators. I really enjoyed the Stanley Parable, What Remained of Edith Finch, The Beginner's Guide, Master Reboot, The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, and some more. The following section isn't the way it is because of the genre the game might fall into. I mean, you see the menu and you know it's gonna be a hell of a ride. The shitty textured menu buttons, the squished text, and then you start the game and the textures. And the models. And everything. And then you stumble upon the cat. Let's see what that does. Yeah. No. Apparently you don't leave the house through the front door, but through a shed. That's someone plastered in there. No toilet, no nothing. I already have so many questions about this, and we are a minute in. It doesn't get better when you leave the house and see the world for the first time. Oh god, just look at it. What are these mountains? The patchy grass? Why is the world designed in a way that it forces me on one path? It is pure nonsense. So you walk on this one path you have for roughly 5 minutes until you encounter...
Can't be. It's a work.
Well, how have you never encountered it? It lives on the one fucking path that exists that goes to your shitty house. And good that someone left this ginormous plank here. Would have been fucked without it. Look at how dangerous the Warwick is. Ooh, I feel so threatened. The danger I'm in. Might just go this way. Oh look, glowing mushroom. A classic.
That was close.
Are you fucking kidding me? Just what the... This fucking game, man. You know what, never mind. And then you walk and walk and walk while this guy tells you the story of him and some broad he likes. He rambles on, guy does a decent job at sometimes with his voice acting, but sometimes it's really stilted. This world makes no sense. This giant dragon pillar rises from the sea, and you think, okay, and you walk for a minute, and there's another one. Couldn't find more things to make the area interesting, couldn't we? Well, at least the town is in sight. That might have interesting things in store for us. Of course not. They're just a bunch of people there, looping the animations eternally. This is also the moment where I strangely realize that nothing makes a goddamn sound. And what's with these cartoonish giant vegetables? So, what's there to see? Blurry people arguing, okay. What's this budget Tomoe's looking at? Ah yes, the whores. This guy just has this deep relationship with his tomato. I won't even comment on that. Let's leave town. Then the music abruptly turns off, leaving me with the soothing sounds of the ocean. Never mind that I literally walked next to the ocean several minutes before that and I didn't hear a fucking sound. This is also the part where I decide to kill myself because I can't stand it anymore. Oh no, it just spawned me here. Outside of town, this is hell. So, after another long march, we arrive at some temple where the wise demon lives who is incredibly powerful and dangerous.
I climbed the broken stairs, and I looked at those horrifying eyes, even the oldest of time itself, its gaze piercing through my soul, as if it knows everything about me, everything I've experienced and yet to experience. It talked to me, not with words, but non-worldly images echoing in my
He's standing there, menacingly.
Darkness, shadows prevail. Rising from the depths.
Just look at him.
Then I saw her.
Help! I can't get up.
Frozen. Everything has gone dark.
And then you are on a tropical island. Yes. Wait, the other island is literally over there.
The last thing I remember are the images of what the wise demon showed me.
And then we meet?
Pirates.
Because of course we do.
What could they be searching for on this
Well,
beach?
let's say hello to them. I am out of words. Next up is a dry valley where we just walk some more and nothing too interesting happens. So here's a quick question for you.
As I was progressing, I came across
What
a
would
ruin that was destroyed
be
mercilessly by
the next
sun.
biome after Tropical Island and Dry Dusty Valley?
Tower buried in the mountain.
Well, ice and snow, of course. This world makes no sense. It feels like a fever dream.
As soon as I
The
got
kind
out
of ones
the
where you
narrow
vomit
passage,
and
I felt
cry a
freezing
lot.
cold.
So for the rest of the game, we stare at white, endless snow. You can also find this cave with this guy here. Also, sharks have teeth on their dicks. Who knew? Nothing much more happens in the snow, but I have to admit, even with the game looking that shitty, I quite like the snow effect here. 1 point out of 100 for this. Congratulations! Not much later the game ends. So what are my feelings about this exactly? Do I even have to tell you? I don't know where to start. Everything is terrible. I mean, the story could be okayish if it was told in any meaningful way. But it all loses meaning when the world design is so utter nonsensical and terrible. I'm normally not that hard on small indie one-man project, but there is no fun or experiences to be had other than the sheer absurdity of it. I mean, at least it is cheap. Wait, I've got it from a bundle. How much is it actually? €6 fucking! 6 for 55 minutes of games. There's only one negative review. What are these positive reviews about? Nice and relaxing music, not to mention the graphics, they're superb. Unreal Engine 4 shows it all. What? In SUNA you forget the outside world? It lets you live in a movie? Really? Am I out of touch? No, it must be the children who are wrong. Clearly. So I have said everything I wanted to say. I have showed you everything I wanted to show. Next game. List of my favorite things to do existing is pretty much up there. This is, for a lack of better terms, a first-person puzzle platformer. And as you might see, it is more on the artsy side of things. I'm not going to interpret the inherent meaning of the piece, as I'm probably not clever enough. I just assume this is about heroin, as the theme of "you are here again, but now you're fucked up" is pretty prevalent. Also, there are syringes everywhere. Who knows? Fact is that you travel through these cubist nightmares and do puzzles to progress. As distinct as the art style is, the lights are killing me. To the point that I got headaches further in. Maybe that's for a reason, and it is an intrinsic art piece that uses pain as a form of expression. Or that's just its style, yo. The puzzles are stupidly easy. There was no point I, Mundilfari, hater of puzzles, ever even had to think about what I'm doing. The puzzles were indeed so easy that even if you didn't get the hints it places in the game world, you could still brute force a solution. The biggest gripe I had was that picking up blocks does not work that well. You click on a block in Reach and nothing happens for several clicks until it decides that it is time to go to work. These cubes work in mysterious ways, but other than that, the game works as intended. I love playing these kind of games. The art pieces, the abstract games, the games open to interpretation, and this was certainly an enjoyable experience. But only for me. I can absolutely understand when people don't like these kind of games, but once in a while I'm grabbing one of those out of my extensive library and enjoy the hour that they usually last. This one is no exception. It took me 55 minutes, and then the very, very abrupt ending rolled in. In fact, the ending is so abrupt that I don't know if I fucked up at some point and there is a second ending. This game does not give good indications. Oh, and good luck getting through this shit. So these were 3 games I played last week. Join me next time when I will show you the worst game I have ever played on Steam. Be amazed.